Presidents extinguished? In Toastmasters, club officers know that they should be working toward fulfilling the goals of the Distinguished Club program on an annual basis. The DCP tracks 4 important areas that indicate a club's success. 6 out of 10 points involve members completing pathways levels. We are, after all, an educational organization, so education receives the most emphasis. We also need to keep our membership up. We anticipate that 40% of our members will move on in any given year, so we need to attract new members to take on roles and make our meetings strong. You receive 1 point for having at least 4 officers trained in the summer and winter sessions. The remaining points are administrative. Our officer list is submitted on time, and we pay our dues every 6 months. Meeting all of these requirements is not, in fact, a difficult or special achievement. They are a minimum a club must do each year to remain strong. If your officers are solely focused on achieving goals in the DCP, you're kind of missing the point. In fact, a President's Distinguished Club can very well have serious problems that need to be addressed if the club and its members are to thrive. Anyone can go to dashboards.toastmasters.org and look at the Distinguished Club report for any club. The records go back as far as 2008. When I look at the history of many President's Distinguished Clubs, I see a troubling pattern. I don't want to embarrass anybody, so I've blotted out the identifying information from this DCP report, but this is an actual report from the 2022-2023 fiscal Toastmasters year. At first glance, this club appears to be quite successful. They increased their membership from 21 to 33 members. They were only 1 level too shy of getting all 10 DCP points. On closer inspection, though, they actually attracted 27 new members that year. That means 15 members left the club. While some might have had schedule changes or other common reasons to leave, I would speculate that most people left the club because they were not getting the experience they expected in Toastmasters. This is evidenced by the educational awards. Note that they only achieved the bare minimum of awards to get President's Distinguished status. That might mean as many as 11 people completed 1 level, only a third of their membership, but it could be as few as 4 people completed those 11 levels, which would mean that as many as 44 new and former members did not complete a level that year. They didn't get the opportunity to advance their public speaking and leadership skills in a meaningful way. Now, if this were the only year where this were true, it might be an anomaly. But as I go back through the club's reports for previous years, I see the same pattern. In 2021-22, the club gained 15 new members, the same number of members they lost. As few as 4 or as many as 10 members completed just 1 level. In 2020-2021, they attracted 17 new members, but lost 19. As few as 5 or as many as 10 members completed just 1 level. In 2019, they attracted 21 new members, but lost 17. They achieved no pathways levels that year, only some stray awards in the Legacy Manual program. The previous year, 13 new members, but they lost 8. No one earned any education points. What I see is not a special club that should be held up as an example of excellence, but a club that has failed year after year to have their members achieve their individual goals. They stay a short time, but they don't gain the skills they were told they would acquire through Toastmasters. They leave, and they don't give great word-of-mouth referrals to their friends and co-workers. If you're an officer in a President's Distinguished Club, I challenge you to go back through your DCP reports and see whether you find a similar pattern in your history. If you have many people join, but leave the club without completing level 1, that should be an area of concern. Your top priority should be to correct this situation if you want to have the kind of club that can attract and retain committed, longtime members who continually build their speaking and leadership skills in the Pathways program. Be sure that every member has a chance to distinguish themselves before their personal goals are extinguished.